Hey guys. I'll make
Hello and
sure.
welcome to the town hall.
Yeah, I'll make sure everyone has the role to get the coins, and I'll let nature take the lead here, cause I don't feel well. My voice is pretty sore.
Give us the
I am.
nuts.
Yes, I'm glad to. Okay, so welcome everybody to the town hall. It's been a little while since our last one. Last one we decided to take a bit of a longer pause between them, just so that we have a bit more to talk about in between. And a lot of the building in the past little while has been sort of more behind the scenes. So we're more sort of updating you on everything that's been taking place between last one before the Battle Royale and now post Battle Royale where we're at now. So, uh, you know us all. No need for reintroductions. I wanted to just read my prompt real quick.
The professional.
Yeah, you know. Um, yeah, no, we took a bit of a sort of I want to say dev break, at least with announcing and sort of being forward about the stuff that's being built for the time, and then now we're back to it. So we want to let you know post Mega Crank what is the next steps for Cranky Critters. Again, like I said, what we've been up to, things for you all to look forward to, and some changes that we're making just as we go. So I think we should start with some board game updates. Maybe if we start with Arno. I don't know if we want to sort of go, here and there. But yeah, I'd like to hear sort of what's been going on with the board game stuff.
Yeah, so drawing a whole lot of stuff on the back end because, as you know, a bunch of the traits I drew for the Cranky Critters are going to be put into the board game. But now I actually have to put those traits on the card designs, and we have to figure out what the traits are actually going to do in the game. So we are currently at the artwork implementation stage slash the playtesting stage. The playtesting has taken a bit of a backseat the last week because of Fluff and Rune moving house. But once they get settled, after this weekend, we're gonna dive right into playtesting again, and yeah, we should have some very fun updates coming soon.
Very nice.
You can expect like a bunch of sneak peeks on board game assets coming in on a fairly steady basis because I'm essentially working on these on a daily basis, so I can post new stuff almost every day if I don't forget, which I probably will because I like working and I don't like posting sneak peeks.
I'll
So
remind you, or just put them
yes,
in the Dropbox and I'll post them.
I
yeah,
live I
will
live
do.
on your sneak peeks, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing some stuff coming up in the next few weeks. Speaking of playing and testing, Fluff was talking the other day to me about building in this sandbox. So Fluff, I was wondering if you could maybe give us an update on where we're at with that.
Definitely, definitely. So, while our main focus is going to be the board game, and especially until it's done, we have a lot of other things in the works as well. You all know we bought two lands in the sandbox. We have talked to a few people that were interested in being the architect for it, and we're gonna start building on it now ASAP. Obviously, our focus had shifted the past weeks a bit towards the mega cranks, getting the battle royale out, getting everything sorted for that. But now that that's done, we can actually focus on the utility for all. So yeah, we're gonna start building on that ASAP, and we're really looking forward to hosting events there, hosting games there, and we're also looking into making a few mini games on our land that you could also participate in. So that's a lot of fun stuff in the works. Um,
Love it.
yeah,
Awesome. That's very cool. So I've also seen here that the merch store is near completion. It looks like we're hoping to launch it in March still. Arno, if you have anything to add, definitely hit us with some of that. But I'm very much looking forward to seeing some of the merch items hit that shop and then sell out pretty quick because I'm buying them all.
Yeah, so we're working with the team that's making the merch store because we don't have time to build out an entire store. But I finished pretty much all the merchandise I wanted to do for the first drop. Um, Razor, our mod Razor, is actually the first guy that's gonna get merch because he's going to a convention in Lisbon next week, and he wanted some to wear. So yeah, I'm sure he'll probably post a picture in general of one of the two shirts he's gonna get, and I'll also be posting some more merch we will have coming up. But yeah, it's looking like we're hoping to still launch it in March. If we don't launch it in March, it'll definitely be April.
How's
That's
that for a sneak
very
peek?
broad. If it's not
And if
March,
it
it's gonna be
if
April.
it's not April,
Yeah.
it'll probably be May.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll just wait for the fall.
Yeah, but just
Um,
yeah, from our side, the assets are done. Just waiting on the technical side of things from the technical team, but they've also assured us that it's near completion. So looking forward to that. I don't know if we've mentioned before, because Arno mentioned the first drop. We are planning to do several, well, not several drops. We're planning to have like a maybe Arno, you can explain it better. Like an interchangeable collection. Like it'll be new every few weeks. We'll have new
Yeah,
things added and things
um,
out of it.
we want to have some steady pieces in there, like the staples, like just a logo shirt probably, because people seem to like logo shirts, even though I despise them. Um, so those will be in there all the time, but we want to keep the merch fresh. So we're probably going to be working on almost a seasonal basis and removing some stuff and adding new stuff.
awesome. I like it. I like that shift.
I'm also looking into the option of actually like including other artists to make some merch because I know a bunch
Nice.
of merch designers.
That's awesome.
I'll just
Very
quickly
much looking
also
forward to that.
answer Mexican Blend already. Yeah, international shipment for merch. Definitely. Everyone can buy it. Probably December, yeah.
Would it be able to
Shifting,
be purchased with ETH or is it dollars? Or I mean,
would that be cool?
you
Yes,
actually currency?
we
Do we
are
know that?
actually looking into allowing crypto payments. I think that will be a big
Ooh.
bonus for everyone.
Very nice. So I'd like to shift a little bit for a second into some event related talk. That's my sort of niche. I want to sort of share with everybody that I'll be taking a new approach towards the events and the community brawls that you see we have in our server. I'm moving away from trivia. I think we can all agree that we're tired of it. And
Fuck
just in
trivia!
general,
Okay, sorry.
fuck trivia. And just in general, I'm looking towards sort of new, different things that we could do for the community brawls. Our goal is really to make it so that they are sort of a signature event of ours. And right now, the way that they're set up, it's fun. It definitely gets communities talking. But I'd like to really try to kick it up a notch in that sense. Um, so that's really cool. And then also some artist draw-offs and things like that are also coming up in the works. So definitely look for those. Um, Keeping in sort of tune with community brawls and speaking with others. Sneaks, I know you've been working on some partnerships. I was hoping you can give us a bit of an update on that, and then maybe even anybody bring up anybody up to speed about the podcast who hasn't heard about it yet.
Yeah, for sure. So I have been working on getting some solid collabs. First for our board game as I don't know if I'm allowed to say the projects. I can just think of three. But
I
if I
wouldn't
don't,
say
am
it
I
yet.
allowed?
I think it'll be a nice surprise if we don't say it yet. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, I can say it?
No, no, don't say it.
Well, don't say it. Okay, never mind. I guess I can't say it. Sorry, guys. Um, there are three projects that have been around in the space since like September, October. And then two projects, and then one person. I guess you can like an influencer-ish type. You can say it also has a project. I'll leave it at that. You guys did see the announcement for Beyond Earth Online, which is the MMORPG. I was able to get the critters in that game as a playable character.
Nice.
There was yeah, definitely. It was some info. I don't know much yet. I just do know that on April 8th, they're going to release very limited. They're going to start releasing limited drops for different projects. I know they are collabing with Lambdas, Alien Friends, a few other projects I can't think of right now. A lot of them. Oh, Ethereals. So they're gonna want to do like a drop per day. So the community, like maybe one day will be Ethereals, and the next day will be Alien Friends, and then one day will be us. Once I find out the day and time, I'll definitely let everyone know. But April 8th is when they're gonna start that. It's an MMORPG, so anyone can. It's kind of like if you ever played World of Warcraft or RuneScape, those kind of games. It's like that. So yep, our critter will be in there. It's going to be a limited drop. If they don't mint out, then whoever got a critter got the critter, and then no one will ever be able to play that character again. And if someone wants it, then they're gonna have to buy it off somebody who minted it. So that's cool.
Nice.
And for the podcast, yeah, we are 3 episodes in. We always have a lot to talk about. We are trying to find guest speakers. I just haven't asked Rune how that would work, actually, like in the connectivity part. But once I find that out from him, and I didn't want to bother him, I can reach out to a lot of like devs from other projects or artists from other projects. Or I think the community would be cool, like have like a community podcast with some like 2 or 3 people from the community that want to talk. It's all open. Like we just want to include as many as people as we can. That's been fun, and we're trying to do that every Sunday, so that way it gets out by Monday. That's it.
I love you guys' dynamic, and I think that the possibility of guests, like an extended private Twitter space, if we could all see it as that, would be really, really cool. I definitely
Yeah.
look forward to that.
Yeah, I
Um,
think, especially, I know we have like shit show of the week, and you guys have been talking about actually inviting, projects that do weird stuff and calling them out and just ask them, hey, what the fuck is up? I'd love to hear that. Something very non-filter dialogue
Yeah,
with some people.
mhm.
exactly.
So we've got a marketing update for you, as well as some pretty cool stuff that we're planning to do moving forwards. Or sorry, messed that segue up. I was gonna say we made a big donation, and we've got some other cool news coming up. But first, I wanted to do a marketing update with Fluff. Fluff, you had mentioned to me recently that there was some stuff with the marketing team
Yeah,
and
yeah,
some
yeah,
changes. So
definitely. Let's talk marketing for a second, because I know we all know, how it's been going. um, we have onboarded a marketing agency early February. We interviewed a few agencies after we minted out, because we had some budget available and we wanted to get some more eyes on the project. The marketing agency that we onboarded took a really long time making a strategy guide, coming up with an analysis. It took a long time for us, to get that and to communicate with them. It was pretty hard. We decided to part ways on the marketing front, because the fit wasn't exactly right after all. We much prefer more back and forth, more communication, more hands-on approach. We need some more direction. We are still working with the same team for the merch store, so it's definitely not a lacking team. But I feel they're much stronger on their technical side than they have been on the marketing side. So we just want to shift gears, find a new marketing agency that will really, go hands on with the project, share our view, and also, want to get this train going, if you know what I mean. So we're currently in the process of interviewing a few other marketing agencies. We have a few that are really promising, and we're hoping to get working with them soon. I'll definitely update everyone on that. I just wanted to be transparent about what's been happening, especially the direction that we've been taking marketing wise. You might have felt, at least that I felt that from my perspective, maybe we were lacking some direction. We were all waiting for the analysis they were going to provide, for the strategy they were going to provide, so we didn't want to put things in place ourselves yet, which you know we kind of lost some time due to that, so that's a bit unfortunate. But we have good hopes that with the right team, we can get moving rather fast. Um,
And I'd
yeah,
like to add too that it's not for a lack of our own ideas and methods to also get there ourselves, but like Fluff said, there was a big importance on sort of not interfering with what was going to happen with them when they started, which now just isn't the case. So
yeah, exactly. Thanks for saying that. Took me, gave me a moment to cough, to mute and cough. All
no
right, so
problem,
yeah,
no problem.
so yeah, we while we're looking into a new marketing agency and we want to get that started ASAP. We do want to add more direction for the project, start marketing ourselves. Um, we are planning a few things. I don't want to, spill the beans on everything yet, but I do want to give you some information. We have started early works on the first expansion pack, which is going to have a collection as well. And the idea would be that you would only be able to get a wildlist pre-sale for the expansion set if you own a critter. And yeah, we still have to look into how that's gonna go and stuff. But yeah, we kind of want to leverage having a critter as getting whitelists for certain projects. Um,
Very cool.
yeah. Another
Very
thing that I really want to get back, at least for a bit, maybe, is like our daily wheel spin thing. Because I had a lot of fun with that, and I know it was pretty intense doing it every day, but I think it really, showed some promise, um, and gave a lot of original ideas for some fun competitions and some fun events, and just switch it up instead of doing the same thing week after week. So I'll be looking to bring that back in some kind of way. And would love to hear, some
Mhm.
suggestions if you have any. And yeah, so yeah, we do have a few other things in the works. We are in the process of making a few infographics, I think, that are gonna help a lot. First of all, I want an infographic for everything that we've launched so far, so that for people that are looking to get into the project or that are new to the project, they can instantly see that the critters, um, yeah, that's the main collection. We also have the mega cranks. We launched the possum. We have the battle pass, or we have the OG pass, and it's not the same thing. So that with a quick glance on an infographic, they can immediately see the different things that we've put out, and we can add to that as we put out more things. And we will also be making an infographic for a more short-term roadmap, because we have an infographic for the roadmap now, but it's pretty broad. It just says, we're doing Metaverse Land, we're doing a digital game, we're doing the board game, and some people are gonna have a breakdown. And we want to also add an infographic for like a short-term Q2, what you can expect within the next 3 months, and especially for the board game, what the next steps are. And every time we complete something, every time we do something, we want it to be noticeable for people in the project that aren't as active in the community. I know a lot of people hop in here sometimes and say, "So what's been going on? I'm totally not up to date." And something like that is going to easily show what we have been doing so far, what we've accomplished, and what is still to come short term and long term.
Very nice. I think that that breakdown is going to be nice to sort of like everybody. They know what they're doing this year, generally speaking, but they also have a list on their fridge about what they've got to do this week, groceries and that sort of thing. So, sort of a laundry list of what's coming up is going to be nice to see represented visually too. Um, so I would like to remind anybody who might not have seen the announcement that we have made a Offsetra donation. Offsetra was the charity that was selected to offset our carbon footprint as a project. I've got some numbers to share with you as far as that goes. I'm very, very proud of the donation that was made and the fact that it's going to be an ongoing thing too. We're looking to not just offset once and say that we made some donation for brownie points or something. This is an actual we're offsetting the carbon footprint of the project. And so Cranky Critters had been responsible for just about 90,000 kilograms of CO2 up until last week, all things considered. Only $1,000 was needed to actually offset that amount of CO2, and we donated 21 times that amount. So $21,000 US went to Offsetra to do their part for the environment. That's 8.4 ETH to be exact. And like I said, regular donations will be made every month. So definitely, if ever you're curious to see the progress of how that's going, just definitely wait for an update. So happy to announce that. Fluff, I wanted to know if you wanted to touch on the last point of that little rundown before we continue on to the AMA section.
Yes, I would. Just
Very
gathering
nice.
my voice here.
It's
I kind
alpha
of,
time!
I kind of.
Alpha time! Alpha time!
Oh, that's nice. I kind of strained my voice there, so I needed a drink. Yes, let's drop some alpha. We are looking into. Well, you might know it was on a roadmap. We're looking into adding a liquidity pool, um, and it will most likely be integrated with a coin. So the idea would be that we would make a cranky coin of sorts, and it would work with the liquidity pool, and you would be, for example, able to stake your critter and earn the cranky coin. Um, and you would be able to get more critters from the pool with the coin, for example. Or you could use the liquidity pool to just switch your critter for another critter. Um, there's many possibilities there. It's also very handy for people looking for quick liquidity, because now they're just undercutting the floor, which isn't helping anyone. Um, a liquidity pool helps people that are looking for fast liquidity. They can just you know sell it there instantly. No need to be undercutting the floor. Um, and it also it adds that critter to the pool there. People will be able to get it there by swapping, or by buying it with the coin, or with whatever. So pretty excited about launching that soonish.
Very cool. I think that's something we can all look forward to. I think that's something that also involves some tokenomic talk and stuff like that. So very much looking forward to all the dev updates and stuff like that as we continue to explore that moving forwards.
Yeah, definitely. I don't wanna what's the English expression? Shoot the gun, or say something
Uh,
before it's definitive.
Jump the gun.
Yeah,
Jump the
jump the
gun,
gun.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to
Nice.
jump the gun. But something that we really like as a team, and are looking into, is the way that Top Dog Beach Club or Wolves are using their coin. Like you would also be able to get pre-sale spots with it. You would be able to get NFTs with it. So that could be really cool. You could, when you play games, you could earn it, stuff like that.
I like it. I think that's pretty exciting news. I'm very happy about all the stuff that we've sort of mentioned, especially I don't actually know if we've mentioned the server facelift that might be coming with some of the events changes and things like that we're making in the upcoming weeks. But
Oh, that's true.
the
If you
server
wanna,
might be
yeah.
getting a bit of a facelift as well. We're going to be sort of archiving and changing up the server's look a little bit now that a lot of the NFT specific action has sort of taken place. We're looking to make this place a little bit more board gamey as far as that goes. So little soft changes, nothing that you visit often is going to just disappear. So definitely look for a little bit of a cleaner interface when you come to the server coming soon. So with that, I will open up the town hall questions channel, or let people know that if you wanted to put a question in, you can definitely do that. And at the end, we'll be opening up the floor. Can we even do that in here? Yes,
Yeah,
we'll
we
be opening up
can
the floor
People
invite
can
to.
people.
raise their hand. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, we will get people to come on up and potentially give us your comments or questions in that way if you prefer.
And I just
Um,
want to
s-
add before we hop on over to the AMA section of the evening. Um, oh damn! I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? This illness is not good for me. Um,
well,
something about with the server. Um,
feel free to interrupt me
yeah,
again
will do.
afterwards,
Yeah,
but I'm going to hit the first question in the meantime.
yeah.
Days ago, we mentioned the marketing team has started to work. What are the moves? What are some social networks you want to improve, such as Instagram, TikTok? So we partially answered this one with that marketing update,
Yeah. The
but it's
first
still,
step was firing them.
yeah, first step was firing them. As far as social networks to improve on, that's actually still an interesting question, Fluff, if you wanted to give that one an answer. Or
Social
Sneaks or
network.
anybody.
Yes, yes. I'd love to. So I don't know if you've noticed, but our Twitter has become a lot more active. We've actually had Mama Bucks take over our Twitter. You guys that have been here from the start may remember that Kendrick used to run the social media. He used to do Twitter. Unfortunately, he is still not able to come back. In the manner that he was before. So while we're still expecting him to come back in the foreseeable future, he can't right now. And until he's back, Mama Bucks has decided to take over the Twitter, and she's been doing a killer job at it. She's been doing a great job. If you don't visit our Twitter often, I recommend you do so because all engagement helps getting more eyes on the project as well. Um, and yeah, as far as the other social media platforms go, Sneaks has been running our Instagram. And he's also been doing a killer job in posting regular content and getting us more followers. But I don't know if you visited our Instagram or any NFT Instagram for that matter. There's just a lot of bots and a lot of promoters there. So every post you make, it's just a bunch of comments saying, "Oh, DM me for promo." So we haven't noticed a lot of um, conversions coming from that, but we will nonetheless keep building it because we've also heard from people finding us through Instagram. I think it's important to be represented on all major social platforms, and TikTok as well. We've been looking into TikTok because when we look at other projects as TikToks, they don't really do well. Something that TikTok does well is you find people to promote your stuff and then they make TikToks about it. So we're more looking into that approach. We did make a TikTok account a while ago, but we have yet to post anything on it because of the lacking strategy for now. But we are looking into the different social media platforms and how to use them to our advantage. We're also looking into Reddit, for example, um, and how to build that. I'm in talks with an ad representative there. Um, we'll be looking into running some ads there. We have run some ads on Instagram and Facebook, but the results were not that overwhelming that it would be worth paying for it for now. So we're looking into other ways of getting more engagement on social media, but we're still exploring the ad possibilities through Reddit and then maybe TikTok through you know valuable influencers.
Okay. I'll go on to question 2 from Carmela. Have you already decided which manufacturing company to work with for the board game? If yes, what are you searching for? I think maybe you mean if we haven't found the one yet, what are we looking for? Like what's the golden ticket for a manufacturing company for the board game?
It's essentially a tiered system. This is the thing I've been looking into mainly. So we have like an A plus 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 manufacturer that we'd love to go with, but they're fully booked. So we kind of need to put our timelines together and see what will work for both of us. I'm fairly confident that we can make it work. If we can't make it work, then we will move to the A++ manufacturer, who can definitely make it work. But yes, we do have one in mind, and they made all my favorite games. So if we got to work with them, that would be amazing.
Sweet. It's cool to hear. What about a merch store? Have we already decided what to put inside? I believe we partially answered that, but do you want to give out some info on what will be in there? I know we talked about t-shirts, but maybe others some.
I will be selling my undivided attention for 5 ETH per 2 minutes.
Wow, that's a good deal.
That is a great deal. But yeah,
Sorry, what
other
was that
than
I was
that,
texting?
other than that, it's t-shirts, hoodies, maybe some weird stuff that you haven't seen a lot of before. And I just saw Mexican Blend's question. Definitely the fuck you mug.
Nice. That's definitely gonna be my personal mug that I use every morning. Very cool. What's the most expensive thing that has been bought in the shop so far? Oh, that's a good question.
It's a sheepy drawing that I have to do for Mama Bucks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't remember what the cost is. Wait, let me.
The cost is it's on page 1. Okay, so we're not in page 2 territory yet. Are we?
No, not yet. But I know some people are saving for it, so depends on what they're saving for.
I mean, Rune's approval's looking pretty good. 400K is a steal.
Definitely. Well, I see people typing more questions, but I remember what I was gonna say, so let me just get into that real fast before I forget again. I know a bunch of you have been like super loyal, dedicated members of the team here, and we always see you, so we're super, not only grateful, but we're happy to create this family with you, even though we're all cranky all the time. Um, But something that we want to do more often is reward the people that are here for us and that help us get more eyes on the project. You've probably already noticed that for the Twitter brawlers, we'll now be calling out different projects to brawl with, and if you engage with the tweet, you'll be entering a raffle for a wheel spin, which is pretty fun. We also do the weekly coin giveaway and the weekly critter giveaway for the people in the Twitter brawlers, which I'm sometimes a bit slow in. I apologize. I'll try to do better. Um, but we also want to give more things, during our events. We want to, like a game night. I know, it's all for fun and we have a lot of fun together, but we do want to give, stuff to the winners or just raffle off something for people showing up. Um, I think it'll be really fun to gamify it a bit more that way.
I think all the regulars in here would tend to agree with that message. I think that's a pretty cool incentive.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Fluff to give away her ape, but it's not working so far. I'll keep trying.
Can you imagine if I had given it away before today? How much money
You would
would
have
I have
made
missed?
someone. No, you would have made someone very happy.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yes.
need to look at it like that.
Fruit Loops wants to know who will be making the merch and how the quality of it will be audited.
I will be sewing every T-shirt by hand.
Wow,
But
no
Arno's
wonder your
not a good
undivided
sewer,
attention is
so
so expensive.
we cannot ensure any quality. It's just gonna be.
His dogs are gonna look it over.
No, the merch is going to be handled by a company I've been using to do merch for the past 6, 7 years. They do all my stuff, and I know, I know the quality they do, and it's fairly good. It's not screen printed. It's going to be direct to garment printing, which is in some aspects better and in some aspects worse. It depends on what you like in t-shirts. I feel like direct to garment printing is better in most aspects of
I find it more
merchandise.
comfortable.
I
Yeah.
I want to interject here as well. I don't know if that's the correct word. I have been making merch for more than 10 years for my shop Fluff and Tough. And
Fluff and tough.
Fluff and Tough. Oh my god, my voice is awful. I have a lot of experience with screen printing. I always went for screen printing because that's what everyone says is the best and what everyone recommends. But the end result is not always nice. Um, and I don't know. I definitely we've talked about what will be best, and the samples of the direct to garment are just more pleasurable, if that makes sense. It gives a lot more possibilities as well in colors and stuff. Um,
Mm,
yeah, so that's also a bit what's behind that decision.
very cool. That's good context. I wouldn't have thought that that's like depth of color is something that would matter for that.
Well, screen printing is very limited color wise. You paper color, which is not a big deal because we don't mind paying extra for the quality, but like shading and stuff becomes really tedious. You have to work with like halftones and um, it doesn't always look as good. You don't always get the desired effect that you're hoping to get. The end.
Sorry, I
Hard
was
agreed.
looking for a waffle gif. I was admittedly
Okay,
distracted
okay.
there. Because someone said floof and toof sounds like a topping for waffles.
Oh, yeah.
Great quality materials used for the clothing. You can
Yes,
expect cotton, I hope.
Niels
yes,
just
yes.
said
100%,
without checking
100%.
with the team at all.
The t-shirts are gonna be 100% ring spun cotton.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
spandex here.
No, no,
No
no. Unless you
polyester
want
crap.
some spandex.
No,
Like if you,
okay.
if we want a lycra training suit, I'll see what I can do.
Oh my God. Spandex. No, not spandex. Latex. That's. I will save that one for the expansion.
Yeah, like that Ned Flanders segment. It's like wearing nothing at all.
Okay. So at this point, as we come to the end of the questions that are written, I just want to invite anybody else who might have a burning question to raise their hand or to put one um, in the town hall questions section.
I will just briefly mention this before people start trickling out. We are going to be on a Twitter space tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. with the Lambda account. They approached me and asked me to help them for 3 weeks until they release their new. I really don't really know what it is. It's like their second generation mint. They just asked me to host Twitter Spaces for them just to keep their community engaged, and of course, I had to get the critters in there, and that is in hopes for a potential collaboration with the board game with Lambdas, or if not the board game in some other way, a game night or something. But it's tomorrow at 7 a.m. I just made an event on the Discord calendar, and I'll make a Twitter post after this as well. I know it's early for West Coast people, 7 a.m. PST, but that's what I was asked to do, so that's what I'm doing.
Bright and early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's the way. Um,
It's rough.
okay, so it doesn't look like there's any more questions for the time being. So I'll just quickly summarize some of the things we spoke about. I'm immediately going to blank on all of them, so that's great. So quick break, if you would call it, after the battle royale. Right now, we're focused on some cleanup, some changes to the events and stuff like that going on. We've got merch shops coming up, some digital land being expanded into, playtests behind the scenes. Everybody here can look forward to some sneak peeks coming up soon for the actual board game assets themselves. And we're really focused on utility for all moving forwards. You have these critters, you want to do something with them, so we hear you. Among other things, we've made the donation, looking at some new marketing incentives. So Lots and lots to look forward to. I'm very excited about these next few weeks personally. If you missed the first bit, or if you want to listen to our sweet voices later on, you can definitely find there's going to be a recorded version of this town hall, and we do this every other week at this point. So in another 2 weeks' time, definitely look forward to having you all back to share what we've been doing since then. Maybe give you some more alpha, like we did about this coin today.
Yeah, like the name of the coin. Ooh.
Critter coin is the best name.
What? Critter coin?
We
But-
wanted to go for Ape Coin, but someone else took that.
Oh yeah,
It's a matter of weeks, damn it.
Yeah.
cranky coin. I don't know. They both sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they
Um,
both see.
Yeah.
I like the CRNK one myself, Crank Coin.
Correct.
Okay, so like I said, that is the summary of the town hall. Thank you everybody once again for coming. I always have a fun time with these, and look forward to seeing you all in the server as we move through the next
sorry.
weeks.
There's another
Oh,
question.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Can coins be used in the shop? In the merch shop, I assume? I will let somebody else take that. I can assume the answer, but I don't want to jump the gun.
I don't know. I'm not technical enough to give you an answer to that. I would want that to be possible. If that is possible, we will make it so. So we'll definitely do our
We
best.
will look into it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very hard to do something like that because you would actually like. We'll look into it. Thinking about it now, we'll look into it.
Yeah.
It's definitely something we would like to do, but it's not the easiest thing to do.
Mm-hmm. We're talking transferring between Discord imaginary haha points to real life money here, so.
Oh, I thought he meant the coin. Are we talking
Yeah,
about?
the
Sorry.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, I thought you meant like server coins.
No. Are we talking about the crank coin or are we talking
Good thing I
about the
didn't
server
answer
coins?
originally. Holy.
Well, both. Okay. They're not gonna
like
be.
we'll discuss this internally, but
Yep.
we could definitely put like a random merch item in the shop for a certain amount of points.
Definitely, that's a good idea to bypass that. Yes.
Yes.
I like it.
And then for the TBD coins, we will look into that because it's something we would like to do, but it's very tricky to pull off.
On a slightly unrelated note, I like the name of TBD coin. TBD coin. It's got a good ring to it. It would have nothing to do with us, but I like the ring.
Should I hold on to my Discord coins?
Yes, you
Yeah.
should, because our Fortnite sessions are about to cost coins. So
If you want to spend time with us, you'll have
Yeah,
to pay
we're doing
for it.
we're doing community streams on Friday where we let one or two people play, and then every other day of the week it's solos.
Oh, if we're talking about community streams, something fun that's coming up, maybe also a bit of a spoiler, but Arno is gonna have some draw-offs. It's gonna be fun to watch.
I always love those.
Now
Yeah.
Arno's sitting there, what?
yes, I agree to that. I know when it's happening.
Well,
When
I will
Arno
say-
slapped Rune. I think it already happened and Rune is out now.
Yes, I am the reason Rune is gone.
that's one powerful hand.
Yeah.
Just nailed another collab as we speak, so I'm gonna get a DM with Arno and Fluff after this, in hopes that something works out. So that's alpha on the spot.
Nice.
Nice.
Should drop the draw off. So yeah, I'll promise to do a better job at announcing events ahead of time. I'm a bit lacking in that because of my busy life. But yeah, I want everyone to know in advance what we're doing when. Like Nature said, we're switching up the events a bit. Trying to reward more, regulars. Trying to switch it up a bit between not always trivia, but other things as well. And yeah, I think I still want to focus on doing things on different time zones. Just trying to find a balance on not doing too many, not doing too little. So yeah, we'll move forward from here.
Nice. Well, I look forward to seeing everybody again, like I said, in those 2 weeks, and in the server in the meantime for this ride that we're all on. That is my way of saying, get the hell out of here. No.
The town hall is
Thank you.
over. Why are you
Yeah,
still here?
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Thank you very much, everybody, again for attending. I appreciate you. We appreciate
Fruit
you.
Loops has one more question.
Oh my God. Okay, one more question. The floor is yours.
Do you actually want to come on stage? You can ask them all at once, you know.
Yeah, we're calling you out.
Nature, how's your background black? That looks cool as a speaker.
Is it?
Yeah, well, yours is black. And mine's
Oh,
yellow
yeah,
and Arnold.
Like transparent.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it looks
cool. I totally did that on purpose. I will not tell you how I did it. No, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I'm purple.
Oh, really? You're black with me?
So Mega Cranks, any benefits with the new coin or merch shop? Like a VIP, I think you might be suggesting. Definitely an interesting.
Hadn't considered it, but might be a fun idea for a merch shop. So I will get in touch with the developer and see what we can do.
Nice.
Definitely a fun idea.
Yeah, we
That
love
is
your
cool.
suggestions, guys. If you have any more suggestions, feel free to drop them in the suggestions channel. We've actually implemented a whole bunch of them. So,
Okay, now everybody
Yeah.
get out of here.
bye.
All right.
One,
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.